Welcome boys and girls, Costin here with Bhashiva's quest battle in Total War Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires. We have quite an army of Ironclaw, Tiger Warriors, Stalkers, you name it.
Foul butchers. They would defile our kin. Tear into them, warriors. Let the Odin's death avenge our fallen.
Alright, so what do we have here? Well, it's quite a force of enemy units that we do have to deal with. So there's a bunch of lead belchers right there, ogre bulls. I think I'm going to deploy my stalkers right there to deal with the lead belchers. Though, bear in mind, I will have to be careful about how I use my armies right here because we are going to be up against quite a lot of enemy troops. Let's get that Terracotta Sentinel moving fast. We need to destroy those lead belchers. Alright. Since it is a melee blob, yeah, those lead belchers need to be eliminated.
Your pain
The one problem I think I'm going to have... Okay, so those guys have routed. Keep everyone together as best you can, because those lead belchers are going to be an issue. This is on very hard, and I did select it from the main screen. What do we got? We got man-eaters with gray weapons. We gotta be careful about that. Okay, don't pursue. Keep everyone together.
Prowling the field, following my path. One true path. The claws of Costin.
Keep moving. And try and minimize the losses right there. We got ogre bulls with dual weapons coming in. Pull back. Are we faster than the ogres? I kind of forgot the ogre speed. Nah, not really. By the way, an important thing is to disable close formation attack. Look, I don't care about the stalkers being killed. They had one job. And they did that job very, very well. Let's try and do a heal, though. Alright, that lead belcher unit is gonna be a problem. Yeah, use that ability to weaken them.
Bastion against chaos.
Jade warriors, restore them.
Alright, so our goal... Yeah, use the claw speaker right there. Vultures coming in.
For Cabal! There is a way for the Emperor! Warrior Tigress! We serve the dragons! I stalk!
That might end up being a problem.
Canyon steel! A bloodline unbound!
Try and keep everyone together.
Tigers forward. Nothing will stop us.
The
We stand there,
armies.
loyal to the dragons.
All hail Bhashiva.
Battle
Bhashiva.
calls.
Interesting.
Warriors.
So is it Bhashiva or Bhashiva?
Claws are sharp.
At this point, I don't really know.
The celestial wind.
All right, forget the flingers. They're not the important ones.
Leap quick.
The lead belchers are.
Iron claws.
Jade warriors!
A bloodline unbound. To the front. Cabal's might. No
All right, pursue there.
trample them. Onwards, my kin. Cabal's might. Ravage them.
Oh,
Ready to pounce. By our stripes.
we got crushers.
Warriors,
Nothing but helpless quarry. With speed, not haste.
Aoyan, celestial general, as the dragons will.
All right.
Unyielding hunters. Ravage them. You're ready. Iron Claw warriors.
Those crushers were certainly an annoyance. We're gonna.
In Cabal's might.
Damn, man-eaters with gray weapons. All right, one's down. There are some units right there we want to save.
Feral discipline. We march. Hello, storm wind.
Okay, winds of magic kind of depleted a bit.
Aoyan,
Pursue right there.
Caller of heavenly creatures. We sense prey. Iron Claw warriors. Run or die. Fear us.
It is my duty.
exile, I lead.
Yeah, those pressures were not fun to deal with.
Blade of Shangyang. Surge forest wind.
Sound the retreat!
My mind is ready.
Shatter them.
Fury of Xingpo.
Kamau is with me. Shatter them.
Yeah, we just gotta deal with those crushers, then we can move on. The paymaster right here, and then tackle these guys in this situation.
Iron claws.
For the Emperor!
But first, we gotta deal with these crushers.
Tigress. Iron claw.
Praise the dragons!
Claws of Cathay.
Now, I'm not sure how they're handling the ogres here. I think if you're asking my opinion, I honestly think like some Jade Warrior crossbowmen and even artillery really would have helped a lot here in this battle. I mean, lead belchers are lead belchers, but they're not really the best units. All right, so fall back. There's still crushers coming in, but they're weak enough that I'm just going to let them charge in. Let's do another heal. And also on the claw speaker. Okay, let them come in. I'm just waiting for the charge to go down. So yeah, just these units right here, and then alright, most of them are done. Those are man-eaters, iron guts. Slow down.
Bhashiva! Now you see me.
Seizing the day. Alain in hand. Aoyan driving on. Only death.
Alright,
awaits
those man-eaters
deserters.
are gone.
My test begins.
Aoyan.
Though maybe with Bhashiva, really the
Taste
play
blood,
is to actually go down that path of
Rooting out traitors. Moon Empress, aid me.
playing with melee. Purely a melee army.
Celestial sorcerer.
Celestial fury.
Stalkers! Fight with honor!
Rebels die first.
All right, so they're free.
We stand there.
They haven't routed. All right, let me do another heal. What's that? Okay. Let him route. Is he gonna go away? All right, charging.
One with the winds! Iron claws! By our stripes!
Aoyan! Oh, how you will suffer!
Nah, he's gonna be a bit annoying.
Too slow, champion!
Oh, they got two Asian man-eaters.
I go want it. Blade of Shangyang.
Victory is my birthright. Never conquered,
Bastion against chaos! Caller of heavenly creatures! Iron claws!
Alright.
Unseen hunters!
A swing is more mercy than this. Their tyrant will lose in June.
Told you! The wealthy ones we ransom, the rest we carve. That is the plan. What's this? Why ain't they trussed up? And who's done this to my camp?
You dare act indignant, ogre. Nothing gets through your gluttony but the finality of steel.
Scared of what? What do you understand? Is it you're going in the pot? I'll skin your eye, chuck you in the stew, then get in wide.
Savages! Choke now on your own cruelty.
Okay, so we got the second army to deal with. At least those guys have all routed.
Stalking my quarry, warrior tigress. With me, my kin.
Let's form up. Oh, reinforcements. Well, the game did say that they would be arriving. What do we got here, actually? Celestial Dragon Guards. Quite a few of them, too. Well, we'll probably need them, so we'll try and have them absorb the shock of the damage. They do have Celestial Dragon crossbows. But that is a fucking huge army.
Bhashiva! You are prey!
We serve the dragons!
Kamau is with me. Slay their false master!
With me, brothers! Iron Claw warrior! Onwards, my kin! To the front! Run or die!
Master of Azir!
Aoyan! Scourge of traitors! Power, renegade!
For Kamau!
Defeat the Gorgers.
One with the winds! Surge, forest wind!
I am unmatched.
Let's try and execute him.
The claws of Cathay! In Kamau's name!
Maybe if we just kill him, the battle's won.
Celestial General.
Claws are sharp.
Iron claws!
Keep in mind, this is just a quest battle.
Aoyan! As the dragons will. Today
But a hell of a quest battle.
Iron claw! Fire right!
Let's try and get closer.
Bringing harmony!
It's probably easier in a normal campaign because you would, of course, have more heroes, possibly.
Fight another day! Bastion against chaos!
Damn, those ogres just decimated the Cathayan army, though. Do allies in these quest battles get any higher stats, or is it just the enemy?
battle call.
Caller of heavenly creatures!
All right. He's dead. And I reckon that's most of the battle. Okay. What a hell? Yeah, we won. Now, normally with regards to quest battles, it is important to note that usually they are substantially more difficult when you are playing them from the main menu. Because, again, skills, items, research, health, action effects, if you want to talk about that specific aspect. Though I'm not sure how that's calculated, but I'm pretty sure these guys are just like considered baseline. So that is a pretty big factor to take into consideration because, you know, you look at the known battle that Tamarkan has, it can be a nightmare, and he does have a bunch of stuff in it in the quest battle. But yeah, so what you have are a bunch of Cathayan captives, so dragon-blooded, two dragon-blooded, an astromancer, an alchemist, and a lord magistrate. Oh, an iron hand caravan. That was, jeez, that was quite a few celestial dragon guard right there thrown into the mix, though they didn't necessarily fare as well. So your objective is to, so your initial enemy, right? So he's got 3 lead belcher units, a bunch of ogre bulls with dual weapons, but he also has iron guts, man eaters, thunder tusks. Where's the thunder tusk actually? Because we did obviously have it. Is it? Yeah. Okay. So we got Stonehorn and thunder tusk, crushers. Yeah, the crushers were the biggest problem, I would dare say. My guys took a ton of damage. But, as I stated, give me some actual artillery, maybe an alchemist for some magical spells, and things would be looking a lot differently. Maybe a gate guard, though it depends on whether or not you get that in a campaign by the point you actually do this quest battle. But items, campaign effects, I think that would be a lot easier. Costin, sign up. Stay tuned for more.